Mindful moment. So, what we're talking about today, I neglected to mention last week. Hi Llama, it's good to see you. Neglected to mention last week. Each month is a mental health month. Spotlight with a spotlight on a different kind of demographic to raise awareness. And this month is for men's health. And I was thinking about how I could demonstrate something that might help others who are men. And I know that sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to talk about our emotions, especially if society is telling us not to, telling us that that's not appropriate. And so it may feel a little more comfortable to do something about those emotions. And one thing that I was thinking about that a behavior and emotion that I struggle with personally sometimes is anger. I get angry and it's kind of hard. You get a lot of energy, a lot of stuff built up that you just want to do something about it. And so one thing we can do is utilize some science, and that's activating the vagus nerve using ice. Ice can activate that nerve, which activates the parasympathetic system, which can help calm you down. So they say typically hold an ice pack or ice to the back of your neck, hold it in your hands, or some other places I can't think of off the top of my head, but back of the neck or hands mostly. And so another thing is you can actually do stuff with the ice too, but we want to be mindful. We want to focus on the feeling of the ice in your hands. And then another thing is you can take the ice and you can throw it. If you're really feeling like you got to get that energy out, go outside to the pavement and throw that ice on the ground. It stimulates the vagus nerve because you're holding it, but notice that you're holding it, feel the feeling, and then throw it as hard as you can. And that can help. I am going to just hold the ice for as long as I can, about 30 seconds, and focus on the feeling. This is another thing you can do if you don't want to throw the ice. So I'm gonna think about something that makes me really angry, really upset. Ooh, so mad. Ooh. I can't think of anything right now. Hey Amora, it's so good to see you. Yeah, you finally caught the stream. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Distant Arinia. That's such a cute emote. Yeah. All right. So, something. Okay, I think I'll just try to channel my inner anger. I always have a baseline of anger inside me. Okay. And then I'm just gonna grab this piece of ice and I'm just gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Hold it and focus on it. Oh, it's cold. Oh, focusing on the feeling of the cold, letting my vagus nerve activate. This won't damage you. but it's like an ice bath. Breathe and focus. I can't do anymore. Okay. Whew. Whew. And then focus on the relief. And you've basically reset your brain. You've reset so that your fight or flight is changed. So this is just one way you can do it, okay? You're good. You're happy to see that I'm doing so well. Good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Yeah. It stings a little bit. But having ice against you for 30 seconds isn't gonna permanently damage you. It's just uncomfortable. So while I heat my hand back up, let's talk about that experience. That experience, what it does is it takes over everything that I was just feeling about anger and frustration about the world. The cold took over. And that's all it was. That's all there was inside, was the cold and the pain of the cold. Okay? Noticing that helps to distance yourself from the anger. Because the anger is not you. The anger is something that you feel. It's a condition that you're in. But it's not you. And you can control it. So, with this ice technique, it just proves further to you that you have a distance between you and the feeling of anger that feels like it's taking over. So, hopefully that helps. Yeah, I love that. The ice and then the hot hands. I love that. Just in you. That's awesome. I hope that you learned something. I feel like I learned something from this because I actually haven't ever tried that before. I knew about it, but I've never tried it. I'm gonna try throwing the ice when I get angry next in my own personal life. So there you go. I learned something new too. So today our main activity is going to be a mindful gaming session. We're going to play Flutter Away. I'm going to hit the ads for 3 minutes, so get a drink, get something to eat, and settle in so that we can get started. I'm going to set everything up, and I've got it so we're going to play for about an hour. So if you don't want to stay for that long, that's okay. I just want to make sure there's enough time to really get this experience in. Flutter Away, I haven't seen a whole lot of it, but it seems like a peaceful game. And this kind of peaceful game, I want us to experience the peace and the refuge there, you know? So that's kind of what I'm going for with that. And then we'll have a quick self-care segment before we end. So I hope that you're ready for that. Yeah, it's a good time to stretch, grab something to drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. Hope to see you back after the break. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Amora. I'm so glad that you're here. I really, really appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you coming to visit and your support of this stream. I will see you back after the break.